EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the Jacksonville sideline, there is their head coach. And on the other side, the head coach of the Raiders. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Ashton Genty. And a nice rush. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Spencer Schrader now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Jaguars nothing. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
On first down, they'll go back to Newton. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Another run here with Newton. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Raiders.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. On the zone read, it's a give to Newton. And the Jags are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's good.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Jaguars.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Murray now to throw on first down. That one complete to Leggett. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
7-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 3. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
7 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Murray. That one intercepted. Picked up by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
This drive begins with a run by Chip. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Jacksonville.
Now they'll set up to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's complete to his running back, Facial shooting. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain
A
of
big play for Jacksonville.
That's good.
31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup.
From 29, here's second and 3.
29-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is third and a yard. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags.
From the contact.
It's going to be fourth down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So it is fourth down. They'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. This one complete to Washington. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
4 yards on the pickup.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Jaguars on top. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. From the gun, it's Murray. It's a short one caught by Bowers. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Over the middle, he's got the gap. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Now, Murray. And that is incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
he was covered by Travis Hunter.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
On first down, they'll go with Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Set up the screen here for Tootin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
It's 4th down.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This a 57-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A quick throw. That's the gap on the RPO. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Murray.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it on the run to the right. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. On 1st down, Murray. Oh, he's got Tucker open downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Las Vegas.
First down throw for Murray. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown to Las Vegas. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Raider now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders move out in front by a point. It's 14-13.
Jaguars 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their running back, Bashal Tootin, heading back for their next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him. And your offensive line has had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Open man, that is Bond.
Bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Run over center now is Tootin. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 33-yard line.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. He's the first thing on the field.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
First down.
That's 17 yards, and that's a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Pass caught by Bond. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the air one more time. And he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away.
The Raiders
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now Murray on first down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
We're going to go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here is Tootin. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of
2nd down, they need 7.
2nd and 7.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And off, it's Tootin. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. That is Deion Walker in there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd
From
and
the
7.
43, here's 2nd down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The check this down to Tootin out of the backfield. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. And deep to return, that is Parker Washington. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Murray gonna look to do it himself. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Murray on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Last play got 15. This one gains 15. And another 1st down.
Vegas, 1st down.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And a strong 1st down run. A pick up of 9. He was setting up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Now Murray. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack, and might take them out of field goal range.
8-yard loss.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. They'll run it here with 2. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
To number 86. That's a gain
Third
of 4.
and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for facial.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, somebody gotta do it. I tell the G, watch do it.
Come on. Murray now off the bootleg. This one complete to Washington. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Murray. He takes off. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Bowers the man in motion. Look wide. Get this one complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard
Now
line.
2nd down throw for Murray. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Man in motion here is Washington. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got the 1st down, and more than that, he's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
15 yards.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Tight end motioning left. They'll go again with Genty. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Raiders 1st down.
Here's Murray. A throw right side. Taken in by Tucker. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jaguars' 19-yard line.
It's a designed run for Murray.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. For this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard
Down
line.
throw for Murray. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry. And did they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
No gain on
Big
the
play
It's
coming up.
3rd and 10.
This is 3rd down. They bring the tight end in motion.
Up the helmet. Here we go. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Murray. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Raiders. The game-time touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Jaguars 20.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their running back, Bashal Tootin, heading back for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Jaguars offense headed back to take over once more. They'll drop to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
1 yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are right back in this one.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie...
And he's got another one. Ashton Jenkins. Touchdown Vegas. That is his third touchdown of the game and his ninth for the year. Raiders now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders are going to open up the lead to 8.
Raiders 28. Jaguars
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Jags offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll keep it on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
You saw that flag come out early. The illegal block to the back. Sometimes, you know, those are judgment calls. This one pretty clear and takes that touchdown off the board. They'll stick to the ground. And a good run there. He's getting 5 yards.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll run here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, right side, he's got it. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for us.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on 4th down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back, and the quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the 1st down. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. So here it is, 4th down and 10. Hill drops to throw. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. Listen to this crowd. These guys need to stop on this 2-point conversion. And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
Here's 1st down. Now, Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out. And And we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. He fields it at the 8, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
60 eagle.
Back to throw. That'll be complete to Tootin. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
60 Bison.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Pass caught by Bond.
3 yards.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain or 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Run out of the gun, and it's... Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And the Raiders are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 4. Throwing Murray. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield.
A 7-yard loss.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
There's no need to do anything reckless. It's 3rd and long. The opportunity to convert this is probably slim, so there was nothing open downfield. I think he makes the smart decision here, Mike. Avoid the negative play and throw the ball away.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack. Cook at 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it as well as anybody around the league. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. And that not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime. First and 10 now from the 36. Right back to Tipton. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 31.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go.
Another run here with 2. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one to win it in overtime. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They knew a field goal would do it, and a pressure kick from distance was right on the money. They come away with the victory here in overtime.